Up on Come Dine With Me.
Bring it on!
Can a male model strike a pose?
Do we have a bit of a pose off?
Or will he just strike out?
I didn't like it.
I suck. As 5 strangers spend 5 days tasting,
Get crazy tonight!
trash talking,
PJ's gonna love this cake because it's got liquor in it.
Victory in a bottle. It's not gonna be pretty.
and taking turns in the spotlight.
Is bigger and better?
Yeah, I guess.
Who will soar?
Wow!
And who will sour?
I'm making a total mess right now. I'm not happy with this.
In a fight to the finish for the title of host with the most.
This is the face of a winner.
It's day 4 of the competition, and in the hosting hot seat is none other than Picture Perfect Jamie.
Modeling's a lot tougher than it looks.
Come on.
All I have to do is smile, and they give me money.
And make fun of you behind your back.
Jamie's pretty, but he ain't too bright.
Jamie is playing dumb.
But then again, he's not the one who belongs to a bowling league or is overconfident like Nia, who hosts tomorrow night.
I want to win this, and I'm going to win this because I know how to throw a dinner party. Like, who's that?
The same person who hit it big at Janine's blackjack table on night 1.
Cheers!
But it was Janine who was the real winner because she walked away with an impressive 30 points.
I'm a lawyer. That's what I do. I win things.
No, I don't think I could be married to Janine.
Well, at least not after she turned her nose up at Lewis's muscles that he served on night 2.
Poo bags kind of creep me out a little.
But Motley Lou's signature rock moves were totally acceptable. Don't get too carried away, Lewis, because you're tied for 2nd place with PJ's disaster dinner from last night.
The plan didn't work.
Quelle surprise that a light layer of cream cheese on rye bread, boiled spuds, and an Estonian trio didn't make the grade.
If I lose, I'm going to be very upset. I'm going to be very, very loud. They're going to hear me down the street screaming.
Kind of like you guys have been yelling at Jamie all week.
Okay, Jamie, we talked about this.
Yeah. Anytime I get loud or I say something crazy, he kicks me. Like, what's up with that?
Simple. He hates you.
These gals are really pushing my buttons, and I'm gonna kick their asses.
And he plans on doing that with his dessert, dark chocolate cake with pecans.
I chose it because I absolutely love cake. I breathe cake. I eat cake for breakfast.
Like, really? Whatever. Boring.
Jamie starts the cake by mixing butter and 2 cups of brown sugar.
He didn't like my dessert. He said my dessert was too sweet.
Glad to hear you're not holding a grudge. Jamie sifts a mixture of flour, baking powder, and cocoa powder. Or should I say, tries to sift.
This sifter is new. I'm not recommending it.
Just give it a tap. That always works.
I don't think you should have to spank the sifter.
You got any better ideas?
Sift, damn it, sift! This is stressing me out.
If Jamie had a meltdown, I'd be ecstatic.
Well, that might just happen since he's not following the whole baking is an exact science rule.
This actually calls for half a cup, but I'm thinking, why not add a little more creaminess to it? Could only make it more moist. Could also flop. But I'm thinking it's going to make it creamier, so I'm adding a little extra sour cream.
Maybe, good as a crop.
Probably Jamie. Jamie adds coffee liqueur to the wet ingredients, and now it's time to incorporate them into the dry.
Incorporate. What does that mean exactly, incorporate? Incorporate.
Just mix it together. In thirds, please.
1, 2, 3. Is that correct?
Are you kidding?
He's not.
I don't think it's that important. I think you just get it all in the bowl, you mix it all together.
And then you fold in the egg whites.
What exactly does fold in mean? Fold.
It's just mixing, but gentler.
I don't understand.
I don't know what Jamie's problem is. I can't figure it out. I really can't.
Jamie fills the individual ramekins with the cake batter, and
That's it. In the oven they go.
And 50 minutes later, they're not only done, but overdone.
A little crunchy on the bottom. That's okay.
If you're making a doorstop.
As long as it doesn't taste like a door stopper, I'll be okay.
Right. For the icing, Jamie melts dark chocolate on the stove and gets ready to add the buttermilk.
It's not buttermilk. It's my version of buttermilk. Whipping cream and lots of butter. Buttermilk.
Come on.
Yeah, Jamie, come on. And stop playing with your hot nuts. Get your non-buttermilk icing on your cake. Nailed it! And get started on your main. Chicken roulade with rice pilaf, stuffed peppers, and asparagus.
So everyone's going to have stinky pea tonight.
And fresh chicken from the butchers.
I'm going to guarantee it's going to be an organic chicken.
Bingo!
We got some nice naturally raised antibiotic-free chicken.
Sounds good to me.
And Nia.
I'm really impressed with Jamie's menu.
Not to mention his pounding technique or homemade pesto.
I was planning on making my own pesto, but I didn't.
Because he's running out of time.
My guests are going to be here soon.
And he still has 2 appetizers to make. Mushroom tartlets and butternut squash and red pepper potage.
Not sure what a potage is.
It means soup,
Fancy schmancy mancy name.
which is just blended with a hand mixer and seasoned with salt.
That's average, not very exciting.
But the fact that Jamie's making the pastry for the mushroom tartlets is because he gets to use his fancy new food processor and lots of butter and cream cheese.
Oh no, I'll tell you a butter story because, being the model that I am and I eat very little, I was at this wine and cheese party and I thought, that's a beautiful trip. So I went, I'm going to take some of them and put them on my plate. In my mouth, it was butter. It wasn't cheese.
But at least he's still smiling.
If I'm smiling, it's because my mind just went blank.
Along with his food processor. What's wrong, Jamie?
There is no pulsating action.
Time for Plan B.
We're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Which isn't ideal because Jamie's running out of time and patience.
I'm getting frustrated.
I don't see him as someone who can tolerate pressure.
You think?
And I think I should be getting extra points for not using 1909 processes when I got a very expensive machine over there.
Big deal.
Okay, PJ, you see that? That's from scratch.
Nicely done, Jamie.
Nice is nice. Nice isn't great.
But Jamie's filling will be because he's fried up 3 types of mushrooms with cream, green onions, and is in the zone.
No, I'm not in any zone.
But still, he manages to form his pastry into tarts and the filling into the shells.
You can put lipstick on a pig. Give it a great kiss. Still tastes like pork in the end.
If you want to pig out on Jamie's tarts, go to WNetwork.com for all of tonight's recipes.
I'm not looking forward to tonight.
And that makes 5 of you.
If he crashes and burn, I think I'll probably have a big laugh.
Can't wait to show up for the party.
That $1,000 is mine.
Yippee!
Coming up on Come Dine With Me, snap, cackle, and pop.
Gross.
Thursday. It's the 4th night of the competition, and Outcast of the group Jamie has got his table set and a chip on his shoulder.
Tonight, I'm going to prove I'm not just a pretty face.
Ooh, you must be so excited.
I'm not looking forward to it. I want it to be done.
Better fake it then.
To get fake niceness.
Oh, yes, you can. Just watch Janine.
Hello.
Welcome. Come on
Thank
in.
you. Good to see you.
Now that's how you fake it.
I'm not drunk enough for this.
Well, luckily, Jamie's got a drink for you and 2 more reluctant guests, Nia and Lewis, at the door.
Oh,
How are you, Jamie? Oh my God, you look lovely. Nice to see you.
Wow, look at Jamie. How are you today?
A conversation with Jamie usually starts off pretty painful.
Bet you Lewis likes Jamie.
Not really.
But at least you dressed up for him.
I really like your brooch. That's pretty cool. What is it called when it's on a man?
It's called a roach.
A roach
Yeah.
or a brooch?
Well, considering it's Lewis, I would say a roach.
I wouldn't do that.
But if you did, maybe PJ would like you a little more.
Hey, how are
Welcome.
you? How you doing?
I'm doing
He
okay.
wasn't very excited.
Maybe he's just nervous about his surprise.
Y'all look fantastic. I was hoping you'd be all fashion forward, and you're looking like it because we're going to head out here because we're going to have a little photo shoot.
Woo! Oh, crap. Are you kidding?
You wish, but he's got a photographer and everything.
Do we have a bit of a pose off?
And guess who's up first?
Come on, DJ!
You might want to face the camera,
The
sweetie.
camera's over here, hon.
Oh, yeah. Whoa, that's not a good picture. Janine, I think, is a real bitch. I can't stand her.
But the camera loves her.
You look great.
Doesn't she, though?
One more time. She was hogging the camera.
Unlike, say, Lewis.
I was going for the Louis pose.
Lou.
Please don't stick your tongue out again.
in the oven.
Jamie stuffs each breast with red peppers, spinach, and cream cheese, while Nia and PJ take a little break.
PJ, why am I lying in bed with you when you got here?
Oh, look, something opened.
Yeah, all by itself, right.
Oh my God!
What is that?
Just your average leather mask.
Why would anyone own this?
Maybe it's part of an outfit.
Oh my God, my son has one of these. It's like a jumper. It's like a jumper.
I'm impressed.
Do you think it's like for wrestling?
Or it's just from a shoot.
Oh, look at Mr. Jamie.
The model.
I was pretty surprised. Oh, look, he's very suave here. Ooh, he's like a motorcycle.
He is really photogenic,
He
eh?
is very photogenic.
He's got the excellent jaw structure.
Okay, Lou, you're officially creepy.
It's not my type.
Yeah, you probably like your guys more organized.
I am behind schedule, and I need to get this chicken in the oven and the appetizer on the table.
But instead, Jamie cooks the rice for the main course
I think that's going to be enough for 5.
and whips up a cheese sauce.
I suck.
It's not like that's news to your guests.
Jamie is a boring guy.
It always just sits there and gets kind of ridiculous.
It could be worse. He could be a serial killer.
I think he would kill his victims with boredom and lameness.
Glass houses, Lou.
Oh, Louis.
Jamie spoons his butternut squash and red pepper soup into bowls, plates 2 mushroom tarts per plate, and Mr. Personality's app is ready to serve.
PJ,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
I think the presentation was very good.
Really? Because I didn't like it as much as watching Jamie try to figure out the napkin ring.
Is it untight?
It was bad.
Agreed, but hopefully the soup's better.
I don't like butternut squash very much, but I'm really enjoying it. It was good. It was yummy.
And squashy.
I like any kind of squash. Butternut, acorn, pepper squash. I love all kinds of squashes.
Yeah, we get it, Lou. Speed it up.
That's our Lou.
This tastes really good.
Okay, that's all we need. Moving on. How are the tarts?
I could have enjoyed a little more mushroom in it just because I like an overload of mushrooms.
Who cares?
Probably someone who thinks she knows everything about food.
Jamie with W.
I think that means she likes it.
Pastry's really hard to make, and it turned out beautiful. He did a really good job. Awesome. This is the best app I've had all week.
Which is Nia's way of saying, the rest of you suck.
Oh, crap.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me,
I'm going to get a bit emotional.
Jamie gets real.
Who cares?
Next time. It's been a hard night for Billy No Mates Jamie, but not because he's behind schedule.
I'm going to heat up the rice. That will go into this. I've just got to cook up that asparagus and red pepper.
But because everyone at the table thinks he's
Dull.
lame. And
Jamie can dish it, but he can't take it.
he doesn't have to. He's a model.
I've got one look. This is it. I show up. They take my picture. They give me money, and all I have to do is, let's see.
Wait for it. Ooh, this is gonna be good.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Seriously? That's it?
What type of products do you normally do that pose for?
I've done some romance novel covers.
I was not expecting that.
I've done a couple where it's race car, and you got the movie girl behind me going, want that guy.
I'd like to be on the cover of one of those books.
Gross.
Funny thing is, growing up in my hometown, it's quite interesting because I can't say that I had the sort of confidence to do what I'm doing, and I'm going to get a bit emotional.
He was crying.
I'm going to take a breath, and I'm going to tell you why. Lou, you're going to start here.
No, I'm not. I'm blocking him out.
What's up with that? Lewis was going to start crying again.
I just think it's interesting because I grew up in a small, tough mining town. So, with all the stories of bullying these days, I got a few kicks and knocks, broken nose.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That was touching.
It's just all false confidence. But having grown up and having that background, and I kind of laugh now because I go, I guess it takes a few knocks and hits to the face, and then all of a sudden, you're not perfect, but hey, who knew I'd be doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, I get Jamie a little bit more after hearing about his past, about how he grew up, and him being a model. Makes a little more sense now to me.
Pretty much it.
Another tear
tearjerker evening. Yay.
Really, you guys? The man just poured his heart out to you.
He's a male model. Who cares?
So anyway, that's my story.
Cheers to being punched pretty.
And to finally getting the main course ready, Jamie stuffs his peppers with rice, plates the stuffed chicken, veggies, and it's ready to eat.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Don't thank him just yet, because you still have to taste it.
I agree with Janine. I was worried that the chicken could be overcooked, and it's pretty moist. And it has. I can taste all the flavors: the cream cheese. I think there's basil in there.
Yes.
The flavors are really nice, and it's got a little bit of a spice. I really like the chicken. It was really moist.
Okay. You really knocked it out of the ballpark.
Wow. So not only is everyone eating the chicken, they're also eating their words.
I'll admit it. Jamie's got a shot at this.
Not if Janine has her way.
I was a little surprised that we didn't get any red meat tonight, I have to say. I know that all week you have been complaining that there hasn't been enough red meat and potatoes on the plate, so I was a little surprised.
Well, excuse me.
She just thinks she's all out. I'm not the crazy one. I think the craziest adventure I went on was doing the safari in Kenya.
Oh, guess someone can afford Africa.
So, Jamie, what was the craziest thing you've ever done?
Oh, God. You don't want to know. I'm sure.
Oh, we do want to know.
Well, there's probably a reason that I don't get into the liquor so much. I was at an all-night rave. It was limited tickets only. It was the first time they had one of these on the Great Wall of China. There were 500 people. Had a few too many drinks. Went off and had the sex on the Great Wall of China.
Maybe that's where I recognize you from.
Jamie's naughty.
Bet you lose naughtier.
I'm going through a little downtown Leamington, and I met these couple of girls.
Oh, no. Here we go.
Sort of had a good night, had a party, whatever. And then the next morning, it was like they just threw me to the curb or something.
They were done with you.
Yeah, they're like done with me. And I'm like, I have no money. I had a little bit of change in my pocket. And I'm like, how am I supposed to get home?
I can't stop laughing anytime Lewis opens his mouth.
And then they're like, well, I don't know. How did you get here? I go, well, you gave me a ride here. How am I supposed to get home? I go, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you a story. I go, let me take your car. Let me drive to Toronto and then call the report it's stolen. And then I'll leave it somewhere in the parking lot and I'll tell you where it is.
Nice one, Lou.
He's nuts.
Coming up on Come Dine With Me.
We have baby blue eyes in the one corner, PJ in the other corner.
Get ready to fumble. Tonight, tame and lame Jamie's come out of his shell, and now everyone wants more.
Let's get wild. Right now. Put on that suit. Let's go. I want to see you put that suit on right now. I think I agree
What suit are
with
you talking
PJ.
about?
That wrestling get-up.
Why?
Well, why not?
Good point, Lou.
And then what happens after that?
Well, if you want to get wild, let's get wild. We're going to the bathroom and start wrestling. Let's go. Come on.
We're going to get
Let's
wild.
go.
I'm
Come
going to
on.
put that thing on. I'm going to challenge you to a little match. How's that?
Absolutely. Let's go, baby.
Are you staying here?
Right now.
Jamie.
All together now.
Jamie. What's going on?
I am challenging you to a little wrestling match.
Let's go, baby. Bring it on. Bring it on.
Consider it brought.
Bring it on, TJ. Come on, let's do it.
Jamie looked hilarious in that little tight leotard.
I thought it was going to fall on the floor.
Ladies and gentlemen, what we have tonight here is a big extravaganza. We have baby blue eyes in the one corner, and we have triple R rated PJ in the other corner. 1, 2, 3, let's get it all.
Ready? PJ. Come on, take him down. Hold him down for a count.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, guys, stay here for a while now.
PJ was loving that she was on top of Jamie.
I had a big grin on my face.
And the winner is PJ.
I won the wrestling match.
Okay. Why did I just do that?
Because you know your dessert sucks?
I knew it. I forgot about it in the oven.
At least it looks pretty.
These look freaking amazing.
So get it to the table, baby blue. ready to eat.
Enjoy.
Jamie's really, really, really overcooked cake. What's the matter?
The cake was dry.
It tastes like cardboard.
But the dark chocolate sauce is really good, drizzled over it. And I did like the fact that you topped it off with a gooseberry.
It was a nice touch. It was a little sweet, but I like sweet.
So you liked it?
I didn't like it.
Everybody, thank you for coming tonight.
Thank you for coming.
To what just might be a winning night.
I would give myself, there were some flaws. I can't say a 10 because that wasn't perfection, but pretty damn close. 9.
That's 10.
I want 9s all around.
I'm giving Jamie a 7 because I think it was awesome that he came out of his shell tonight.
Tonight I'm giving Jamie a 7.
So I'm giving Jamie a 7 because even though he had the balls to put on that wrestling suit, the food was kind of meh.
Says you.
Great food, wrestling, red carpet smackdown. 9.
Which means Jamie proved his point that he's not just a pretty face as he leaps into first place, tied with Janine. And there's only one night to go.
Nia, my nemesis.
Tomorrow is my big fat freak dinner party. And I'm ready.
On the next episode of Come Dine With Me,
Yama.
it's